Whoa, what? Why'd she move? I didn't tell her to move. What was that? Oh, balls. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I fucked that all up, but at least I didn't summon a new demon for us to fight. That's pretty good. Abelard, buddy boy, you're up!
Should I move back and charge you again?
I'm a big fan of that because you get an extra attack. You don't get a lot of bonus attacks in this game, you know?
Is it like this far?
Yeah, it's fine. Once you have other things you could be doing on your turn, that's a different story, but you don't have many actions right now, so why not?
Get him!
Aim like at his foot. Here, there you go.
I will do my duty.
Yeah!
And then a regular attack and then endure.
Yeah.
Beat his ass! Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, we've knocked him down like half his health. He's gonna get a turn. At which point don't be annoying. Oh my god! Oh, he's killing Argenta. Really shit. Not great, not great. Traumas. Once a character has suffered a certain number of injuries, these injuries are replaced with a trauma, and going down is going to do one too. Make use of medkits in time to treat injuries to avoid characters suffering traumas. Removing traumas is a more difficult task. They can only be healed by resting on the ship or in certain other places suitable. Like you have to get back to base or you're just stuck with them.
Here.
What a colossal asshole. Okay, well, that's just you got too many chances of hitting Abelard with all of those attacks. Ooh, should go over here. No chance of hitting Argenta now.
There's no more other ones. Right?
No, it's the last target. Remember there's that meter on the left that tells you? Well, shotgun has a chance of knocking someone down. Not a good notes. Whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna do burst fire, I think. Probably the smarter move. Of course, I think I don't have any other actions.
Do you want other actions?
Up to you.
Oh, I can't do it on him again.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Oh no.
I didn't do that on you.
You might want to get out of the poison pool. Like, switch. Come on. There. That was good for you? You can still get your shots.
I might still be too far.
That's okay, you can do it to someone else. My guy's, I think, still winded anyway. Yeah, he's still winded. It's not great. Abelard can put some more hits on this sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't think I can do it more than one person.
Oh. I don't know then. Here. You can do her psychic. Well, that's probably the
I already did on her too.
Okay. I don't know. It's a rough fight here. Gotta beat his ass.
Can I move up here and then move down here? And move closer and then down.
What does that mean? What are you saying?
I was trying to see if I can. Because the reason I can't do this is that.
You got a range there.
I won't stand for it.
So if I can move closer to you, I can do that. Shoot.
Yeah. I'm not sure cover's helping him in this fight anyway. If he just wants to stay wherever you feel it. If he doesn't do range attacks, so cover doesn't matter. And then you can.
Then I can.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna work. You want me to shoot some more with my last gun?
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
And then I'll do both.
I'll see to it personally. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
And all I can do is shoot out some more.
Your
Something
weakness.
Hey, I.
On it.
Yeah.
It's big as a barn. How'd you miss?
Alright.
Kept everyone pretty scattered. Not bad.
No way, you just can't get it all, right?
Yeah.
Irritation.
Alright, he's got 6 exploits on him. Denny, if I hit him with Psychic Tree, he might go bad.
Okay.
But, you remember the rules.
Obligation might die.
Might do something bad. So, here's the big difference though. Veil Degradation dropped down to 14. 15 is the big cutoff point where things get scary. So, at 14 or less, it says minor psychic powers have a 5+ psi rating % chance to trigger a phenomenon. That's what I'm using right now. I think her psi rating's, let's say it's 2, right? So it'd be 7%.
Alright.
He's not sanctioned, otherwise she'd have these better stats. The trick is, it's 5 compared to when it's really high, we were thinking it was more like 20.
Yeah.
So it might be worth a shot.
I trust you.
I wouldn't.
Ha 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 ha.
Not enough. Hurt him. There's the veil going all fucking again. It's really tempting to throw down one more, like a forewarning on someone might be worth it, but if he keeps the attention most of the Abelard, it doesn't matter, I guess. Use this, won't do anything. No, won't do anything. Alright. Abelard, buddy! Broski!
You're gonna risk going back again?
If you like. You might want to pick a spot that's not in the poison pool. Other than that, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot he keeps getting attack opportunities, but like, it hardly matters. It's really easy to block them.
It will be done.
Will this be more than once?
No, it won't. It's just once. Yeah! You did it, Jenny! Everybody leveled up too! And is there not loot? Oh, there's a little bit of loot. Dibs, dibs, dibs. Oh, we got cool stuff here. We got real cool stuff.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Leveled up again?
Oh, hey, remember how I said there's weird shit that I find sometimes?
Yeah.
Blade Shard. A blade made from a mysterious metal that shimmers with unnatural colors.
That's...
I have a sneaking suspicion if you'd picked the heretical path early on, you'd like, I don't know, get the help that this thing goes into. I have seen, I think, at least one other piece before. But I suspect that's what that is. We also got gloves where if the wearer gets fucked up, their allies gain bonus damage. So, I don't know. Tempting to give it to Adira. She knocks herself out an awful lot. And we have a cape. Needs to be an iconoclast. Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 20%. Good.
That is good.
We should give toys to people. I'm going to give the gloves to Adira, because, again, she might offer some.
Good, sounds good.
It's a really dumb thing to plan for.
Give,
That cloak sounds like it should be on Abelard.
that's what I was thinking. Okay.
For one thing, we don't have that many iconoclasts in the group. It's...
Oh, it's fancy.
You like it? You can turn around and look at it. Like, left click to drag him.
Look how fancy.
I'm kind of pissed that the last pistol's burst only. That is some stupid crap.
You should do that to your camo cloak there with the chain. That was sweet looking.
With my camo cloak?
Yeah.
You mean my Tanaform?
Yeah.
It's sweet looking, but it's not very stealthy.
Buckle it, I'm sure.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Okay.
Alright, I gave her a better weapon selection than that. That was stupid. Alright, so we have leveling to do, but you have to debate if you want to do that before or after we save the ship.
After, I guess?
Oh, I should be careful about the step in this poison. I don't know if it's still dangerous. I don't want to find out.
Yeah, we gotta go tell, and then after we save the ship, we'll level and we'll quit. We'll go
It
get
should be
food.
a good stopping point here in a second,
Yeah.
I think.
We'll go get food for a little bit and then we'll come back. Go get food, go get Junie some more food.
Oh, here we go. I get to pick a common talent. Time to pick some weird magic powers that I think. One thing getting me is I can't pick any spells. I can only do bonuses for my spells. There's some weird ones though.
Okay.
I
We
was like
gotta
this one.
get... Where do I gotta go to do the thing to save the day? Up there?
You're looking for the Master Helmsman, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's somewhere where you need to drive the ship.
This?
It's looking positive. That's the command throne.
Aha! I found him!
Ha! Found him! There he is! Got him!
Rivor, Master Helmsman, system status report.
I like Master Raymore. He's pretty good.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne
Do you want
knows
to take a
how
picture?
long.
It's
You've
a
never met him
white-haired
before.
man with sickly pale skin.
Yeah, look at his color. Looks weird, right?
Is he albino?
No, that is not it. There is a reason he looks that way.
What? Did you people survive in here?
It's how did
How did you people survive in here? We need to reestablish contact with the navigator sanctum. It's our only chance of escaping the warp. Ugh.
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them. But it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under distress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? Just a whack to the side.
Crap.
Restore the Vox channel to the navigator's sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to
He
commence.
directs your attention upward to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase.
What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, mistress. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. And please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
Okay. Go, go, go. Hurry! Faster, lady!
You have to do it with imperious attitude, Jenny. Everyone needs to see you looking calm and under control.
I do have the cool cloak now.
That's weird. You don't have the cloak that high. And I swear I had it by now.
I got the lady cloak.
I think it's thinking. Should you be sitting down? What is it? Oh, Abelard had to also walk up. He was across the room still. Because you left him behind again. Oh. The image before you was hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes. As if whatever's beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, pours into you. Voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears. And this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Mortal Who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are mine.
The vision lowers its head, its harrowing gaze boring into me. For but a moment, something changed in Theodore's expression. It almost looks like a shadow of fear, or what you did earlier. If you hover over the word fear, it'll just pop up.
You steeled your soul with faith in God Emperor and walked through the flames of the officer's deck, and just in time to rendezvous with the who did bad things. Be gone.
You don't have to do what I pick, you know that.
I have already resisted the temptation to lure you once. Whatever you are, you will not cloud my mind with a new illusion.
Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate.
She hisses almost painfully as if wounded by your words.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your head begins to spin and vicious drops slither down your cheeks. You blink. You're no longer looking at Theodore. His Schrader voice here, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seeps from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return to her moving aspirant in English. Someone that's aspiring to rise to a higher position. Voidbeard promised that he would come back with something, a relic. What did he try to get when he was here?
The paper.
He was trying to get the warrant.
Yeah.
It said it would serve the edge of daybreak, which is capitalized.
Probably a ship.
We keep hearing something about a final dawn. Daybreak's similar? Daybreak and dawn are the same thing.
But the way it's capitalized, I'm wondering if that's a ship.
Could be. That fate was assured the steps you chose. Yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. So yeah, you took his spot as road trader. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection. God, actually, I know what he's talking about from. They all click. They do all mean something. Ooh.
So you're catching stuff.
Yeah, and like, there's no way you could. You don't know what to look for.
Well,
the fuck is
how do
the
you
Iron
remember
World?
it? How many hours have you played of this game?
Well over 100.
Yeah, so how do you remember that?
No, I didn't. I don't remember a lot of this shit, and also, I still suspect something's changed. That whole, like, you were slightly possessed thing, I don't think happened in my game.
Okay.
Which I almost feel they might have changed
They might have
in an
added
update. Because people were like, it doesn't make sense to be
Evil off the
fanatical, evil, or whatever. It doesn't work. Like, okay, what if slightly possessed? I guess that's an excuse. So I think that's what that was. Because it cleared as soon as you picked something there.
Ready?
Yeah.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to
The image
me.
is scattered by a visible sorceress wind. You see Adira, her eyes aglow with the same sinister glow. He's the will, the weaver of destiny. Hey, we got a pretty strong destiny.
No.
No, we don't? Okay.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it.
Is it the Emperor? Is the Weaver of Destiny?
A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you drift the look. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Abelard, the loyal seneschal of the dynasty. I'll point out something else. Look at the other things they said in that previous line. I am the will of the Weaver of Destiny. Today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. These are all words that key to one person. But it gets better. A thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. A thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. A thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return. Irreversibility. Someone that's helping you get out of that. What else could you call that when something is irreversible?
Destiny.
Yeah, but like immutable,
Inevitability.
unchangeable, inevitable, and yet this is suggesting there's a way to get out of that. Maybe make a change.
Oh no, Zinch.
It sounds like Zinch to me. Sounds Zinchy to shit.
He does like plans.
He
Plans
loves his
upon
plans. Yeah. He
And-
fucked with his
and-
plans, by the way.
And if you fuck with his plans as part of his plan,
Yep. Though I'll point out, the guy did not say that he is the Weaver of Destiny. He says he's the will of the Weaver. That's odd. So not him,
no.
but
Yeah.
Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable.
Rayvor
which
turns
means-
around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you.
Address me.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all
He was
who
in pretty
died
bad
this
shape when
day.
I left him.
He knew he was going to die, he kept fighting. Loyal servant to the Emperor all the way to the end.
This game is huge. This all screams of the Big Bird.
It does.
Oh, now I picture him as like Big Bird, like.
Make him blue and you're all set. Give him two heads, maybe?
Do 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 do. Okay. Now I have to draw that too.
Seneschal, we could tell us now. Who is that? Where's the Lord
He
Captain?
says, without looking away, giving you a hard stare.
I wrote Zinch's Big Bird now.
Someone has to have done that one too, it seems too obvious.
We'll Google it.
Yep.
He's giving you a hard
He
stare.
wants to know who you are. You haven't been introduced.
Nobody.
Speaking of,
As First Officer,
oh,
it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the
takes
dynasty.
time for Abelard to respond. He watches him grits his teeth, unable to bring himself to say anything. Finally, he adjusts his blood-stained coat, straightens, and says that stuff you just heard.
Yeah.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
Ooh. Everybody's all upset, but he's saying these things, Jenna. He's
After
leading up to
waiting
this.
for the first shock cries, Abelard glances at you and continues. Now, we're not gonna refuse. We're gonna say nothing. We're
Right, could you
bestowing.
imagine how
we're
weak
gonna-
that would be?
That would be so awful. Be like, you know what?
So
in
many
this-
people just gave up everything for you.
Yes, and you'd be like, no, I don't want it. This is time to take on the burden of responsibility.
That's a big part of this game.
it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that
Yeah,
we
that's
all
right, you
still
tell 'em.
live. The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
He's all stressed out.
What about my lady? Wasn't it Lady Theodora?
I don't know if you remember, there was an option to say that. Because they introduced her as Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and one of the options was Lord Captain. Isn't that a weird title to have?
Yeah.
I think the gist of it was tradition.
But he called her Lady Theodora all the time.
That too.
So I'm getting the same respect. This is cool.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
I'm not great at animating, but I think I could do this.
This actually doesn't look that great. This could have been done better. This looks better. Like, the other one was kind of blurry.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived.
One of the second lines.
To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valencius.
Oh, that's not your
and
shit.
humanity.
It's not. I should have just picked a pointy one.
Should have been the sexier one. I'm telling you, there's one more that was like a pre-order bonus that has a big-ass gold angel statue on it. That's what I wanted. Because I like the giant decorative styles on the battleships.
That was the prologue that took so long.
Yeah, that was the prologue. It's a long game.
Aw.
And it's about to start, like, opening the floodgates on you, too, because you're going to be able to start making your own path. This stuff, you have to do something specific every time. You're going to start picking your own
Ew, gross.
path through the galaxy.
I hate decisions.
I'm sorry, not through the galaxy. The sector. This is a really small region of space in the end. Because everything is just massive.
Yeah.
Look at you, Jenny. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face, though the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, and nods himself. Well then, your ladyship.
Yes, it's a lady ship.
Don't be weird.
Not a man
That's
ship.
fucking weird. Don't do that. So it's telling you right now about cargo management for some reason. The gist of it is that all those items that we found that like weren't used by you, so they just like went in a box somewhere, they all have different types they're associated with. So if you found like, I don't know, Bibles, they'll be as like the holy relics category. If you found a bunch of Prometheus fuel, things like that. They go into different categories. Different people will want them.
What I don't understand is it was already on the ship. It was already cargo. I moved it, but does it make any less cargo? Like, I don't understand.
It was misappropriated. Don't forget that entire worlds go missing due to bureaucratic error. Someone losing a jug of gas isn't really that crazy.
But, like, it was already on the ship.
Someone lost it.
It's
The
still
planets
there.
that go missing aren't gone, Jen.
Okay.
And then if you ever want, you are able to take items that are in your inventory, like maybe a bunch of extra swords. They can be shoved into cargo as well, and things can be pulled out if you need to up until the time where you sell them. They're gone.
Yeah. Look how pretty I am.
Yeah, did you choose well?
I think so.
There's still a part of me that desperately wants one that isn't one of the presets, but the presets are very good.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
I was taking some from her and some from Lady Theodora when I chose my outfit.
You
for
chose
them.
well. Ready to move it along? Try to get to a stopping point?
Yeah, Val says, he was like, this all screams the Big Bird. And then we were talking about Big Bird, and he was like, hee 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 hee. And then he's like, don't be shackled by authority, when I was like, remaining silent. And be free free as a big blue bird. This game is like full 1,000 page book. So good. Look at how hid your ship. Huge?
It's massive. Because your ship is like a small country.
Yeah, but he says Hidge.
Too bad.
But I think he meant huge. It's a okay. It's a literal city with thousands living on it. I'm like, I'm not familiar with Hidge, but like maybe that's a word. I'm not sure.
I honestly get really excited to hear the nitty-gritty details of ship management, because some of them get kind of fun. Like when you find out that there are like the workers in particular areas of the ship, they have like different typically wind up forming gangs, more or less. So you can hear a gang that's like, "That's right, boys, we stand for Torpedo Tube 22 Bravo. You know who we don't give a shit about? All those punk-ass bitches over in Macro Cannon 38 Charlie. Fuck those guys!" Like, I love that. That's a lot of fun to me. But they do that. They form, like, gangs and almost have their own governance in those regions. That's going to come up at some point, because if there's issues that become a big enough deal to get your attention, they had to go up through several levels first. That's all lower deck filth nonsense anyway. You need not trouble yourself with that.
Deep shadows of weariness can be
read this already.
seen- Oh, yeah, okay.
You didn't go anywhere
Sorry.
yet.
You had
You,
us.
I can try my best for
Okay.
Abelard for you.
Okay.
You had us worried for a few hours there. Abelard offers a thin smile. But after witnessing you fearlessly rush into the fray on the deck, the only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. Your strength only left you once the fighting was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. I assume he's talking about the fire thing again. Yep, that. God, you got a lot of fame for that.
I guess.
Damn, everybody's inspired by you.